Hey friends, my name is Lauren Jackson. Welcome to the Kids Ministry Circle YouTube channel. We are here for another Kids Ministry Space Tour, and I'm so excited to be at Rock Harbor here in Costa Mesa, California. And I am with my new friend, Tanya. Tanya, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at Rock Harbor?
I would love to. My name is Tanya Ranella. I'm a kids pastor here at Rock Harbor. I've been here a year and a half. I've been in ministry many years, but I've only been here a year and a half. So it's been an exciting ride, but really excited to be here. I run birth through 5th grade.
Perfect. And we know that you just are wrapping up a renovation project.
Yes.
So why don't you give us a brief overview on maybe when the renovation project started, and then what were some key things that you were looking to change in the renovation process?
So Rock Harbor has been in this building for, I think, 21 years. Give or take a year, but there hadn't been a major renovation since the first renovation. So the kids' spaces were pretty original. These spaces were all pretty original. So one of the biggest things that they were trying to accomplish was to brighten up all of the spaces and make it feel fresh and kind of modernize. For us, the one thing out here is our kids' check-in. So it was on little tiny shelves.
Okay.
That the name tags, when they pop out, would fall on the ground.
Oh no.
So the main thing we wanted to solve was literally
that problem?
making sure that the kids' labels did not fall on the ground. That was
the
like
little
our big
things.
win.
It's the little things that matter.
It really is. And so actually they built this shelf and I came out here, it was this wide. And I said, that's not going to work.
Oh no.
They had to rebuild the entire shelf. Because I showed our project manager, I'm like, the one thing that we wanted it to do, it's not going to do, it's going to drop straight on the ground. So we fixed it, and it's beautiful.
It's the little things. So brighten up the space.
Brighten up the space. New carpet. So no walls were, there was maybe a couple of walls that got blown out. But for the most part, it was cosmetic. So paint, carpet. A few windows went in. I'll show you when we get back there. Those were the main things.
Yep. Okay. I can't wait to go. We're going to go explore some large group spaces, some kids' classrooms, and we're going to see some really fun and cute furniture. So let's head back. All right, Tanya, tell us what room we're standing in right now.
We are in our 4s classroom. This classroom is mainly open at our 9:30 service, which is our largest service. So we have to spread out our kids further to make room. So this is specifically geared to our 4-year-olds.
Fun. And you've got this really great mural back here.
Yes.
And they'll see these kind of murals throughout your space. So tell us a little bit about maybe how you figured out what you even wanted on the walls and kind of the process of figuring out, was this your original color palette? Did you redo all your colors? And kind of talk through some of those steps.
Okay, so yes, we redid all the colors.
Okay.
The original rooms look nothing like this. So the color palette, we went through a couple of versions on paper. And then the team that's doing the renovation had one idea and I had another. And so we kind of met in the middle.
Oh, lovely.
And they, thank the Lord, listen to me. And so that was fun because I just really wanted them to be warmer, maybe more kid-friendly, I think would be how I would phrase the colors.
Yeah.
And the original idea was a little bit more vibrant, and these might be a little more muted, is how I would maybe explain it.
Yeah.
The way we got the murals is we have an amazing gal in our church, and she did all of the murals that you're gonna see. Super creative, amazingly talented, gave us an amazing deal on these murals because you guys know how expensive muraling is. So we really probably couldn't have afforded it if she hadn't donated a good portion of her time and energy to make these things happen, which really brings these rooms to life. That's how I see it. So,
yeah, I love that you were able to use the giftings that are found in your church to create such amazing kid spaces.
Yes, for sure. You'll see that there's a color, the colors are, and there's like a geometric theme that goes through each one, where this is square, then there's like rounded shapes in one of the rooms. It's really like triangles and circles. They really wanted it to be a neutral space where it's not overwhelmed. That the design doesn't overwhelm the rooms, that it's about the kids, it's about the volunteers, and this is a bonus, and it's warm and it's inviting, but it's not the main thing.
I love that. And you'll see as we get into the upper elementary classrooms, like we are in Southern California, we are very close to the beach. And so there is this, for me, there is this underlying tone of coastal vibes a little bit that we kind of see peaks of, but it's not a full theme that would totally throw somebody off by walking down your big hallway and then walking into a kid's space and feeling like you're in a totally different environment.
Yeah, like undersea or... Yes. Not that those things are so amazing, but that's just not Rock Harbor.
Yeah,
so
totally. We love it. All right, Tanya, this is a super fun space. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you use this space on Sunday mornings?
Okay, so we are in what we call the playhouse. And so this is a large group space and also our kindergarten small group. So our 3s, 4s, and kindergartners will come in here and they'll do large group. We have a live host every week. We'll do worship, story, Bible memory. They get to kind of do response time. This is the space for large group, and then back in the back is where we do small group. They get a little free time as well, so that's why we have toys in the classroom, which can be challenging during large group, but that's why we have them turned away so that
you have this like visible divider almost of like, this is large group and that's small group.
Yes, and we've started to strategically place volunteers sitting right there so that, because you know, they're little, so like there's toys over there and I do know that, and I'm going to escape and I'm going to go play.
Yes,
but,
that's great.
In here we did quite a bit of work actually.
Okay.
So this wall here was 6 feet shorter, and you could see the top of the floor's classroom and all the stuff. So we raised this up 6 feet. It was black and purple. I mean, you guys, these rooms look nothing like they did.
That's crazy.
It was like chalk. It was like chalkboard.
Oh, okay.
Like chalkboard paint. Super fun.
Yes.
But
very trendy.
Like a while back.
Yeah.
We also brought the stage out a little bit and added these stairs. So it was shorter and you had one step up and it was like black carpet. So we brought it out, rounded it, like basically so it was an odd shape. I don't know how to describe how it was, but we cleaned it up, added these stairs so it's easier to get up on the stage.
Because we know the little ones, they like to get up on stage.
They love being on stage.
Yes.
They love being able to pray. They love being able to lead, even if they don't know what's going on. They're gonna help us. So this is really my favorite spot on a Sunday morning. When I first got here, they weren't doing large group.
Okay.
So I was able to add that. So when you add something, you get to do it for a while. And I'm sad I don't get to do it really anymore, but Angel's doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
And it really is it's just such a fun time on Sunday morning in here.
This is a fun space.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Tanya, here we are in the 4th and 5th grade space, or like upper elementary, and clearly by the vibes are very different than the room that we were just in for the preschool and kindergartners. So talk about kind of your intentions behind this space for the big kids.
So for our older kids, Studio K is what we call it. And so we have a large group space, and then these rooms are directly off of our large group space. You'll see that we don't have a lot of toys. We have some, but on Sunday morning, we want to focus on them talking to each other and also doing an activity that's tied to the lesson. So that will be what we would use the tables for, whether it's a coloring activity or like this Sunday they were cutting out their handprints and gluing it on a piece of paper.
Oh, that's fun.
With these rooms, we try to focus on them talking to each other as opposed to having a lot of toys. But the other, like 1st grade has a few toys, 2nd and 3rd have less, And then fourth and fifth, really, they have Twister and a couple of puzzles.
Yeah, that's great. And we've got these cool tables and chairs.
Yes.
That again just feel different for the upper age group, the upper elementary kids. So it's as they continue to go from classroom to classroom as they get bigger, the space around them also grows with them and looks cool. And the vibes are different. And I mean, they have this super awesome mural that's like,
it's my favorite.
It's so awesome. And so just there's so much intentionality behind even as kids grow in the environments that they experience, which is awesome.
It's something I'll say about seating, and you probably know this, but tables and chairs are so expensive. But Ikea, if it's in your area, Ikea is the absolute best, most affordable place to get tables. So these come from Ikea, but you can also do tabletops, like kitchen tabletops, and add legs and add casters even. You're going to pay a fraction of what you would from a school supply place for a table, and you'll get a really cool vibe too.
Yeah, so that's a great tip. Here we are in another space, and you can probably tell that we have entered into the early childhood nursery classroom. So Tanya, tell us where we are right now and what you love about this whole hallway right here.
So we are in the 18 to 23 month class. So like I was saying before, depending on our service time, we do this, depending on how many kids we have. So this is mainly used at our 9:30 service. The thing I love most about this hallway and what the changes that we've made is that I just feel, when I walk in, I feel welcomed. I feel warm, like I want to be here and I want to chill out and maybe bring my lunch in here. And I haven't yet, but it just feels like a place that you want to be, and that's what we want for our families, that it's a place that they want to be and that they feel comfortable dropping off their prize kiddos to us. So we want to be sure that it's clean, that it's pretty, that it's welcoming, and that there's things for the little ones to do. So we have toys, books, and volunteers.
Yep.
Mainly.
And volunteers. That's the best. I do want to highlight your floors, because this is this like flooring combination is in a lot of your rooms. And I think it's really smart as people are deciding what flooring. Do I choose carpet? Do I choose hardwoods? Do I choose whatever their options are? It's always the question of like, do I get carpet and have to vacuum and get stains out all the time? Or do I get hardwood floors that just don't feel as cozy for these little classrooms? And so talk about how you have done a combination of both, which I think is really brilliant.
Yes, so we have done a combination of carpet and what's called LVT, or luxury vinyl tile. And we chose a wood-like vinyl that looks like wood plank, but it's vinyl, because you can really easily clean vinyl. It takes a beating. There's just a lot of traffic in these classrooms, from sliding chairs, sliding tables, adults' feet and all of the other things. So we split it in, it's not really half, it's more like 75-25, but we have a portion of the classroom that's vinyl tile, where we do snacks and all the things that we need to wipe up. And then where kids are wanting to sit on the ground and play, we have the carpet. And this carpet is throughout the entire, like wherever there's carpet, it's this.
Oh,
so
nice.
Even in our main worship center, it's this carpet.
Nice.
And I love it, because if you sit on the floor, it's really soft and like almost like velvety. I don't know what that is exactly, but if somebody's interested, I'm sure I could find it.
Yeah, no, I love the combination flooring. I think it's so smart. It adds that level of coziness, but also you put snack and the diaper changing station where the LVT is. And so it's easy cleanup. Yeah, it's great.
And the color hides stains. So not choosing a super light color on the carpet is probably a good choice.
Yeah, all good choices. Here we are in one more room. Tanya, where are we in right now?
We are in what we call our large twos room, because it's large. And we have 2 twos rooms, and the other one is small, so that's called the small twos room. We're super creative here.
I love it. So this room is set up like all their other classrooms. We've got the carpet and the flooring, and you guys do large group in here with the little ones?
So twos is where we start teaching.
Okay.
So in the younger classes, we don't, they just love and care. But in twos, we do a lesson, we do a craft or an activity. So we bring the small twos over and they do large group in here.
Super fun.
And it's adorable.
Yes, it's one of my favorites. But I really want you to talk about this little lanyard that I saw in the classrooms. And this is your bathroom break. So why don't you explain what your volunteers do with this?
Okay, so the reason that we created this is because what we found is that when you're training, people don't always remember it. I mean, we're giving a ton of information in like an hour.
Yeah.
And we're saying, hey, here's our bathroom policy. Here's our volunteer policy. We found that the bathroom policy, in order for us to really have it stick and stay, it needed to be in a portable form that they could look at when they had to do a bathroom run. So it just basically breaks down what our bathroom policy is and to remind volunteers who can take to the bathroom and who cannot. Because for us, we don't allow students to take kids to the bathroom. So this also reminds the adults, like, hey, you need to do the bathroom runs, not your student that's helping maybe.
Yep. And even like when you take kids to the bathroom, you take this lanyard with you.
Yes.
And so even if you're standing there and you're like, oh, am I supposed to put my foot in the door? Am I supposed to stand in there? Am I supposed to stand outside? Am I supposed to ask somebody else? It's like right there in your hands. You can look at the bathroom policy, and it's so helpful.
And you can wear it.
Yep. It's great. I think there's things like that people are creating for their church environment that is so brilliant and so important for other people to see. So I'm glad you guys are doing that.
Well, we just, I think one of the things is we love our volunteers and we want to set them up for success.
Yes.
And we want them to feel empowered and that they know what they're doing and that they feel confident to, be able to own this space and run this space. And these are just little tools that we hope give them that confidence.
Yep.
To know that, like, hey, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's great.
So.
All right, friends, we're at the end of our space tour here at Rock Harbor. Tanya, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. It was really fun.
If people have questions about what's going on at Rock Harbor, or maybe they're looking for a new church, or just want to see what's going on here, where can they go?
It's really easy. Just go to rockharbor.org and you can follow the links from there.
That's awesome. Friends, if you have questions about furniture that you saw or links that you are looking for, or just really any questions, we're going to try and answer all of those questions in the description below. So head down there to hopefully get all of your questions answered about this amazing space. And as always, if you want to continue to follow along with what we're doing here at Kids Ministry Circle, you can like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.